Welcome back to Watch Talk. On today's video, we're going to be talking about affordable watches and the danger of them. So I'm a huge fan of affordable watches. I want to get this out right now. I'm wearing my Nixon. It was my first watch I ever bought myself. You can go check out the playlist on my channel because I talked more about this in a video. Let's just jump right into it. The first thing about affordable watches, it's typically an impulse purchase. Now, what I mean by that is, if there's an $80 S&K 809, let's use that because that's one of I think the best value for money watch in the world. Great watch. Let's just use this as an example. So it's $80. You can find it around $79, $99. Great. People, when they pay that amount of money, they're not looking at every detail. They're not looking at the movement as much as they would when you pay for more money. That's just psychology, very simple psychology. The amount you pay more, the amount you save. I should say save, because some people just can go out and pay $4,000 for a watch. I'm not one of those guys who can afford that, but some people can in the world. So let's say not impulse purchasing, but saving for a watch. Let's just say that. So $80 to a lot of people doesn't sound like a crazy amount in the long scheme of things. So you pay $80 impulse purchase. You like it. You don't love it though. It's not like a Rolex Datejust. Because let's use a hypothetical person here. He wants a Rolex Datejust, right? Doesn't have the money, but he's been saving up for a while. Let's say he has $1,500. It's about $4,000 for his Datejust. He picked out a Datejust, whatever. He goes out, he says, well, I have $1,500. Why can't I buy, a nice Seiko, a Sarbs, or a Persage, nice watches. When you start paying that, your funds get depleted and you can't reach that goal of the Datejust. So if you want to buy an affordable Seiko, you want to buy a Persage Seiko, go ahead and buy those. But don't try to get a Datejust and get affordable watches instead, because you'll be left disappointed. 100%. I'm saying that. Now, when we also talk about affordable watches and higher end watches, this is a huge one, the servicing cost. So when we talk about servicing costs, yes, it doesn't have to take new batteries, but you have to get it serviced in order for it to keep accurate time and keep going for all the years. Rolex, they say 10 years, and I believe it's around $500, right? Sounds like a lot of money. $500, you can go out and get another watch. Why get it something serviced? But I'll get to that in a minute. So say it's $500, and I believe it's every 10 years. So you spend $4,000 on a Datejust. $500 is a significant chunk, but you don't want to go get another Datejust. You want to pay that $500 to fix the Datejust up because it's a very high quality watch. Now, when I say get another one, going back to the Seiko S&K 809, the watch is $80, right? So it's an $80 price point. The servicing cost at a Seiko boutique is $100. Wait. So I learned this information and I had to make this video. It's a workhorse movement, so you don't need it for every 10 years, right? But people call this a disposable watch, and I know why they say it now. It's because the servicing cost is more than the watch itself. I don't know if Seiko can get this price down. They have to pay their jewelers, they have to pay the people who, service the actual watch. Why in the world would somebody who owns a 809 go out and service it, unless they discontinue the watch, of course, but we're talking right now. And why would somebody ever do that when you could just go and buy another one for $80? So that's a huge, huge issue. When we talk about Rolex, it's $500 instead of $100 for Seiko. But if you look at the watch itself, the price point is completely, out. It's only a percentage of the Rolex compared to the Seiko. It's over 100% of the Seiko. Now, when making this video, I also wanted to mention that I understand people say that I can never achieve a high-end watch. I can't achieve that Datejust. I can't achieve those goals, those big goals out there. And you know what I say to those people? I say, you can get whatever you want. I'm saving for a very high-end watch. It's taking me many months, and I've felt tempted to go and get S&K 809, as I said, Orient Defender, version 1. I like their version 1. There's so many Vostok too. All these watches I can go out and get. But I'm saving my money. I'm saving every dollar I get to afford that high-end piece. Now, I'm not saying this just has to be a Datejust. I use this type of, watch because there's so many versions you can mix and match. It's funny saying not mix and match, but there's so many over all the years. It's very, very cool, all the different dial colors. We can use this for Omega. We can use this for Grand Seiko. You can use this for any high quality watch, Patek Philippe, all these big brands, But I liked using the Datejust as a point because of the high end. And the S&K 809, you don't have affordable watch. You can get anything out there. So, in conclusion, what do I think about this? Now, I think affordable watches is a great gateway. Affordable watches are what they say, affordable. You can go and get one and disposable. That's what I have to say that, because when the servicing costs more than the watch, why ever do it, Why ever get it serviced? What else can I say? I can say that the original designs are great watches, but they don't feel the itch like luxury watches do, and that's just my opinion. You can say, oh, I have a Seiko, I have a SKX, and it fulfills every single need I have. I say that's fantastic for you. I've said that's great, as long as you're not wanting the Datejust, as long as you don't want something else and you're replacing it with something else, then it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Thank you all for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help the channel for producing more content for you. I enjoy making these videos and interacting. I would love to hear down in the comments below, like, your opinions and your whole, spiel on these watches. I think it's fantastic to learn all different amounts, opinions, in this great community of watches we have. Thanks, and I'll catch you in the next one.